Well, look at the gorgeous day we have here. We are in the town of Stillwater, Minnesota. A historic little town filled with these old buildings. You can see the water down there. We have beautiful flowers. Any adventure that starts off with gorgeous flowers like these can't be too bad. This is going to be a little bit of a different adventure than what we've been doing lately. And it starts up there. Well, hello there, and welcome to another beautiful day for an adventure. Yes, that's right, we are in Stillwater, Minnesota, and today's adventure takes us to a little place, a little hidden gem called Teddy Bear Park. I've never been here before. We're going to learn about it together as per usual, but from what I understand, there's lots of teddy bears involved. And there's a park involved, so that has the Tommy Travels Adventure written all over it. And I don't know how much content we're gonna get out of this place, but we're in Stillwater, Minnesota. There's a lot of things to check out as well. And so, you guys, if you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. This is gonna be fun. Welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. Come on with me, you guys. Let's go see what there is to see. And just in case you are planning a visit here to Teddy Bear Park, no dogs allowed. Little helpful hint. And the park hours are from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So there's where we came in, and you're gonna see that this is a pretty cool little park area. Look at the old street lantern. Got a plane flying overhead there. Beautiful flowers. Some cliffs, looks like a gazebo with a clock tower. Cool little places for kids to play around on. And look at this, where the park got its name, Teddy Bear Park. Look at this guy. Just hanging out on the little carpeted area, playing with his block, and just chilling out, watching all the activities going on. Hey there, fella. Welcome to Tommy Travels. I really do like this colorful playground equipment as well. Look at that. It's all made out of wood. Looks like you got a drum right there and a slide. The roof even has a chimney. There's a mirror, all sorts of things for kids to get into and play with. There's a choo-choo train. There's a ferry boat, a paddle wheel, and then a little canoe. Wow, all sorts of little nooks and crannies for kids to explore in this park. Here's the other angle of that paddle boat, so kids can actually climb up on it and be the captain if they want. And I like how this has AstroTurf instead of sand, and as you stand on it, you find it's got quite the cushion, quite a bounce to it. So if they fall down, they won't get hurt too bad. And this is a beautiful view of Stillwater. Get a little higher up view. We're gonna maybe get a closer look at this. Towards the middle of the screen, you can kind of see two green things sticking up. That's the Stillwater Lift Bridge. It's very historic. I think we'll get a look at that here too before today is over. And then as we walk down the path over here, there's a little rotunda. And in the rotunda, they've got a guy on a log, one of the loggers going down the river. Stillwater. And then this says the birthplace of Minnesota. I told you Stillwater was historic, and look at that clock tower. Isn't that about the most beautiful thing? That is wonderful. I feel like I want to hook a DeLorean up to that thing and get up to 88 miles per hour. And what rotunda would be complete without a cool place to sit down and watch all of the activities occur? And look at this fantastic stone staircase that acts as seating for people to sit down, like this guy right here. Look at that. Perfect size just for you. Looks like he's just waiting for story time or some kind of fun thing to go on. You might be waiting for a while though, because I'm pretty sure most of the activities are canceled. At least postponed for quite a while now, but it's good to meet you, my friend. And then of course, right in the middle of everything, we have the main attraction. Look at the size of this one. Oh my gosh, that's gotta be 12 feet high maybe? From ground up to the top of the head, 12 feet. Look at the little baby, that thing is probably 6 feet right there. Absolutely cool. This place is like a photographer's dream. If you're looking for some cool places to take pictures in Minnesota, Stillwater, you can't go wrong. They've even got a full-size choo-choo train for the kids to step on board. They can be in the caboose, they can move their way all the way up to the engine, and then if they want to exit, they can even slide right down a slide up here. That is absolutely cool. And it's even a double slide, so two kids can exit at the same time. And speaking of old school playground equipment, when was the last time you saw something like this on a playground? Look at that, a little cave area in there, some stairs. You go up and across the bridge, which looks suspiciously like the Stillwater lift bridge, and then into a really cool looking tree house. You can climb around all over, you can go through this little log. Let's check out this little cave up here. Look at that. You can go cave exploring. This is amazing. And look, you can even go up here and then you can exit down a slide. I will not be doing that. Oh, and from the treehouse you can exit down that kind of a slide. This place, I love this place. It makes me wish I was a lot younger than I am. And even this high rocky cliff has been incorporated into the playground itself. Look at that. Made a little archway that kids can play in, go through. This is a sandy area on this side, so there's all sorts of sand toys and buckets and everything like that. What a beautiful day to check this place out. Well, as we take one final little 360 of this wonderful park area with these beautiful attractions and choo-choo trains and giant teddy bears, it just has that small town, old time vibe to it. It's almost like walking back into the 50s here. And I just love this place. And now it's time to see what else here in Stillwater that there is to see. And so just down the walkway from where we were before, this is a look at downtown Stillwater. This is kind of the main drag. That's Alfresco Casual Living Home and Garden Store. This is Crooks of Crocus over here. They have all sorts of restaurants and antique shops and gift places. Just a fun place to hang out on a beautiful day like this. I just love this area. They've got the cool old architecture with the ivy growing over the buildings. Just cool looking, fascinating designs. And look at this, even a turtle hanging out in the front on a sidewalk here. You never know when you're gonna find an art installation, and this is a legit art installation. Right, Mr. Turtle? This one is called Monarchy, and it's by Kristen Naiseth. And if you're a fan of turtles, this guy can be yours for the sweet price of $8,900. And one thing that I like about old buildings like these is you're bound to capture old artwork like this. The Stillwater Farm Store. Look at that. That's a very historic building that is being depicted right there. And here is that very building, live and in person. Look at that. They just don't build them like that anymore. And this building in the middle of the screen is a popular restaurant here in Stillwater because it has a huge patio with an awesome river view and an American flag waving at you. It is called the Freight House. It has been here since 1883. It's a National Historic Building. And look what rolled up right next to it. A historic Stillwater trolley car. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I'll bet it is still operational on tours. And it is quite a jolly streetcar this is. But I just love the color. I love everything about this. See if we can get a little look inside here. I don't know if you can see that with the window view, but take a little look. Yeah, you can see a little bit in there. That is really cool. And all that riding around on a Stillwater trolley, you work up quite a powerful thirst. And so here's a little station that will serve you whatever you want. Looks like they have water. It's a cash-only establishment. And on the front it gives you, yes, you can actually do tours. Looks like they do weddings on these things. There's the Rivertown Inn in Stillwater. Stillwater Trolley Company, in memory of Bob Raleigh. Robert Bob Raleigh. He is the founder. Stillwater Trolley Company, 1989. Well, how often do you run into two Stillwater trolley cars on one adventure? Not often, but we have done it today. And the last one was called Jolly. This one is called Dolly. Now that I know that you can actually do tours on these things, that has got Tommy Travels Adventure written all over it. There's a look at where we came from. And here is a look at the grand finale. The most historic landmark in Stillwater. It is the famous lift bridge. It was just lifted up not too long ago. They put it back down already. I lived in the days when you would cross that bridge on car to get into Wisconsin. But I think it's been within the last 10 years or so, they built that major thing way over there. And now that's how you get into Wisconsin. Well, if you have your own boat, you can go out on the water whenever your heart desires. You can go cruising around the waves, do some fishing, or just relaxing. If you don't have your own boat, well, you're still in luck. You can book a cruise on one of these fine vessels. I have done this adventure a few times in a few different places, and my gosh, they sure are fun, especially when you have beautiful weather like this. And they're really not all that expensive either. And I'm sure it's a lot less expensive than owning your own boat. And look at this. We have a jet skier coming by at a high rate of speed. There they go. Now they're zipping along. Wow. And as you guys know by now, I always like to end these things on a wonderful water feature if at all possible. And there's no more wonderful of a water feature than what we're looking at right here in the amazing downtown Stillwater, Minnesota. As boats cruise up and down the river, you can hear the engine noise in the background. It's nothing more relaxing than this. And there's one out there in the middle just hanging out, probably just enjoying the sunshine. And if you guys liked what you saw here today, whether it be the giant teddy bears at Teddy Bear Park, or the old streetcars, or the historic Stillwater lift bridge, please make sure that you go ahead and give this video a like if you can for me. That would be wonderful. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. Thank you guys so much for the awesome support that you've given me so far. And until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side.